Hope your friends are doing great out there. Hope you're having a great March. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Okay, best message coming out is 5, which is change. So you could be seeing a lot of 5s. The 5s are talking about that change, right? Something is coming up. Maybe you feel the change going around. Maybe you know something's coming. Some of you do, some of you don't. But Spirit wants you to understand that there is a huge change coming. It's going to be a shift. It feels like it could be a shift in perception more than anything, but it's definitely something that's going to lead you straight into leadership. So by shifting this change within perception, you're going to start radiating and feeling like you're a beacon of light, like something is coming that you're going to have to step into power for. Okay. Having the awareness, your awareness is going to be heightened, and your sense of intuition is going to really start kind of dinging at you over here, right? You're going to have that bell ringing in your head, that gut feeling going crazy, that something is going on, something that you're going to have to take control of the reins of. Coming up pretty soon here. A lot of change. So 111. Having the triumph and the success is saying yes, because this is something that is going to change. This is something that you're definitely going to have to clearly see and understand, something that's going on, something that your intuition can just not ignore. You can't ignore this shift or this change. It is definitely time to focus on seeing things more clearly and having a better interpretation of what's going on around you, and definitely going to have something that's going to make you choose wisely as you're moving forward. Very nice. See what Spirit has to say over here. So it's definitely something that's going to get your attention that you have to think about. Okay. Something that you're going to have to reconsider about. So Spirit says, reconsider the way you're perceiving this situation. You make sure you are clearly using your intuition. Do not ignore this intuition when it starts going off over here, right? Because this is something that is definitely needed and something that is definitely coming to change a lot of things around you. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Getting some tarot cards. It's like uncovering some kind of truth that is going to bring you into a leadership role. That's for sure. The moon. Ooh. The moon's coming out with focus. It's saying if you are in a trance-like stage and you're not thinking about anything, maybe you're dreaming off over here and kind of, looking around, it's time now to focus and refocus on new ideas, because this new idea is going to, like I said, shift right into your perception of what's really going on. So it is now time to kind of snap out of it. No more daydreaming for a second, because definitely something is going to be coming to the surface within the situation. It could even be something you were daydreaming about that just really comes into fruition over here. But it's definitely something that is for your own benefit, something that you're going to get rewards from. It does feel like 2 other people might be involved within this situation, or 2 different situations involved in whatever it is that you're discovering the truth about. Wow. Definitely seeing some ships coming through with this one. As you're changing your focus and you're looking at this situation from a new perception, my friends, it's saying, yes, here comes the ship, right? You're going to have this very inquisitive look out and really want to know what it is that is going on. Some of you might already be feeling this and feeling like you're stuck in kind of a puzzle over here of what is going on. Are you being thrown little pieces here and there and trying to put the puzzle pieces together? Definitely do not allow yourself to get confused with the moon over here, right? You don't want to get wrapped up in anything that's not the straight and narrow, for sure. Definitely want to look at it so that way you can hit the situation from a straight angle head-on collision over here, right? This is going to help you, though, like I said, be the leader. It's going to help you improve the situation and have a huge turning point to whatever this change is. And it might just be a whole different kind of change all in itself, but definitely having to know which way to go. So you definitely have, once again, the choosing the direction, having two different things over here. You might even feel like one's opposing you and you have to find the better solution. So if you do feel like you are kind of up against a wall, against an opposition, this is definitely going to allow you to get out of that situation and face it, right? It could even be a person. But no matter what, it's definitely, the truth is going to pretty much come out of the situation. Therefore, you don't have to sit over here and try to figure out what the situation is, what's really going on, right? Nope, it's going to come right into your face, right? So clarifying on the awareness, the triumphant success, and the reconsider. Wow. It's kind of crazy because the reconsider has the Three of Pentacles sitting on top of it. So it's almost like reconsider what these people are telling you. Reconsider what these other two situations are doing, right? Because as soon as you are aware of what this certain situation is, instead of just being in this kind of dreamlike state, trying to, think of what is really going on, it's going to pop right out at you. You know what they always say, truth will set you free, and you can't hide everything forever, right? So you're going to be very determined to figure this out, and this is going to actually get you moving and be very determined to really want to reconsider the situation, to really want to get down to the truth for this change. Yeah. And there's going to be some heavy-duty movement. So as soon as you become aware of this situation, my friends, it's going to take off kind of like a bat out of Hades, because it doesn't have the abilities in this situation. Spirit says this is something, once it starts happening, it goes, right? So it's going to keep you on your toes. You do have the resources within yourself, but it is something that you're going to want to nurture yourself, so that way when you remain focused and changing your focus away from all these other things that are going on, you can keep the simplicity about yourself and keep yourself in a more pleasurable state of mind, right? Because you do have the Ace of Pentacles coming out. There is something huge coming, and it is some kind of gift, and it has something to do with taking on the leadership role. And a lot of you might already even know what the 100% scenario is to this situation, meaning I'm already aware that, that there is a blessing after this. Do you see what I'm saying? Some of you could say, I'm not really sure. I've been kind of confused on the situation because it's kind of keeping me, kind of in a phase out over here, because maybe one person's saying one thing and the other one's saying the other one. But you know how that is. Okay. So whatever the shift and the change is, it's definitely for you to become this leader. So definitely have all this, if you feel like you're at a crossroads over here with the Two of Swords, you're definitely going to be able to see which direction is the best direction. And it's bringing out the Ace of Wands. Wow, so you got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So no matter what it is, it's definitely benefiting you, my friends. And you're going to find this very beneficial. And you're going to want this. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been waiting for this shift and this change. And definitely you have this offer that's coming through. So you're definitely going to want to look at this offer. It could be something you've been manifesting and dreaming upon for a long time with the Star card. So it's definitely time, right? It does say for a long time. You might even been a little nostalgic. Maybe that's where the dreamlike state has come through, that you've been very nostalgic about the situation, wanting to have this go your way and trying to figure out all the pieces and parts to make this Ace of Pentacles come through, to make these hopes and promises come through. So definitely in your favor. Just make sure that you keep the courage alive with the Queen of Wands. It says that the Queen of Wands, you have, that's the overall card, is the leadership of the Queen of Wands. So with the Queen of Wands, it's saying yes, because you will become more courageous through this situation. As it keeps coming through, you're going to have more creative ideas coming through. And that's another big part of this change, is no longer just being dreamy, but being able to see the truth and take the action with the Eight of Wands and become more productive and more creative within the situation, and more courageous throughout the situation, if I already said that. But however it is, it's where you feel like you have the control back in the situation and not having to worry about, these other two people or whatever the other situations are. If you've been having a hard time trying to move forward within this situation, Spirit says it's now time. So just keep patience with that. Because remember, guys, no matter what the situation is, patience is always a virtue. And it's probably one of the hardest things, at least for me, is to stay patient. And I think it's because we live in a go, go, go world. So it kind of makes us want to move fast too. But just make sure that you are staying patient as you are going forward. Okay. And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.